WHTL.
What are you, some kind of real estate agent?
Hanson Real Estate Group.
I never understood why people are so afraid to eat at an open house.
I know. The open house starts right now.
And it does every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, brought to you by Hanson Realty Group. And today, I get to welcome Jacob Lallemont into the studio. Hello, Jacob.
Hey, Mark. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Happy post-Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was great. Got to spend some time with the family there, and definitely hope the same for you.
Lots of good food.
No doubt.
I know. You try to be good all year long, and then all of a sudden it's Thanksgiving, and then Christmas and the holidays, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want.
Yeah, tough time for the diets, that's for sure.
That is true. Weather-wise, it's changing. We're kind of into winter now, aren't we?
No doubt. Yeah, we got the cold here and a little bit of the snow, but I'm sure there's more on the way.
Yeah, today looks to be a little on the crummy side. Some roads out in the county might be getting slippery, so if you're out and about, slow down a little bit, turn on your headlights, let people see you, and you never know. We could get rain, sleet, freezing rain. I don't know. It's all kind of in the forecast, but after today, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad for the rest of the weekend. But, with winter here, you want to talk about how to prepare. What should a homeowner do with winter?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt, Mark. As we all know, Wisconsin winters can be brutal. There's plenty of cold, lots of snow. Mother Nature kind of gives us all she's got. So, you got to winterize your home, kind of prepare yourself for these cold winter months to save yourself damage to the home and to save yourself from long-term headaches. So,
what are some things that you should do to help winterize your house?
Yeah, so there's several things a homeowner should do to winterize their home. Cleaning out gutters is a big one. Allow the melting snow and ice to flow through. Prevent ice dams, which can damage gutters and be very costly that way. Any exterior water faucets should be off and drained out. Get the hoses out of there so they don't freeze up. Any exposed water pipes, anything like that, they should be insulated there. If you have some leaks around windows, it might be a good time to look at getting those sealed up, and put a tarp over your air conditioner is just some of the things you can do to kind of prepare yourself for the upcoming winter here.
Yeah, with winter in Wisconsin, you definitely do have to prepare. And, everybody thinks, okay, I got to get my car ready, but you got to get your house ready too.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously everyone thinks about the car. They spend plenty of money on those, but when you think about what you spend for your house and what it costs to repair those things, I mean, you can save yourself a lot of money by just being prepared.
Mm-hmm. Have a lot of ice melt on hand and everything else that you need to keep those driveways and sidewalks clean.
You bet, absolutely.
Now, what if you have a property, let's say that you're going away for the winter? You're a snowbird going somewhere, or maybe you've got rental properties that are going to be empty for the winter. What's the best thing to do there?
Yeah, so vacant homes is a huge thing. Obviously, they're at extremely high risk of damage with nobody there checking on them every day. So obviously complete all the steps we talked about for a regular home. But there's also some things you should do, such as draining your pipes. Turning off your main water source, running the lowest faucet in your house to make sure that you get as much water out of those pipes as you can. For what's left, you can add some non-toxic antifreeze into the lines. Mm-hmm. Make sure you're not freezing up. It's a good time to have your furnace checked, especially if you're going away. We've seen that issue unfortunately happen to people where they're away for a while, their furnace goes out, and next thing you know, there's a couple feet of water in their basement because a pipe burst. So having it checked and then setting it at least that 50, 55 degrees. I mean, some people will tell you can do a little lower, but just keep it above freezing so you can keep the place warm enough to keep pipes from freezing and condensation buildup, which will cause mold, and just keep everything kind of running as it should.
So a good temperature is in that 50 to 55 range.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend, what a lot of us do if we're helping an estate or somebody like that with a vacant home. We like at least kind of that 50-degree range, like I said. Now, some people say, oh, you can do 40, 45, but I like to keep a little room for air in there, keep it warm throughout the house. So,
if you're going to be gone, is it a good idea to maybe have a neighbor come check on your furnace every now and then and make sure that everything's working correctly?
100%. Yeah. If you have a neighbor or friend or family member that can just check in while you're gone, I mean, that's huge. At least you can catch a problem if there is one before it gets too out of hand there. So, yes, if someone can go and check on the place every so often, that's highly recommended.
All right. Any other tips for owning a home in the winter?
Yeah, big one. You'll see a lot of, municipalities or fire departments, everybody like that kind of posts this one. But, cleaning furnace vent pipes is important. You get too much ice or snow built up, you cover those pipes up. It can lead to carbon monoxide getting into your home there, which obviously is very dangerous for your health. So just making sure you're cleaning that ice buildup and snow away regularly, keeping a good eye on it. And the other one is check on your winter equipment. Obviously we're getting into the edge of winter already here, so, see if your snowblower needs a tune-up or if you need to go get a new shovel. I mean, having that stuff before the big snowstorm hits is good, so.
Yep, you never know when it's going to happen. I mean, it could happen anytime, and you want to be ready for it.
That's right. Wisconsin winter, it can happen in an hour, so.
Absolutely. You don't know.
That's
you don't
right.
know. At least we don't have to put up with that lake effect snow that they have up in the Northeast. I know some areas up there already had 5, 6, 7 feet of snow. Can you imagine that?
I cannot.
Wow.
I know the snowmobilers enjoy that, but I'm all right with a little less snow than that. So.
I'm all right with no snow between now and April.
You bet.
But I'm probably in the minority there because a lot of people up here do love winter, but not me.
You bet. Yeah, no, a little bit of snow is fine with me, but don't get it too heavy.
Now, you've got some properties you want to talk about.
You bet. You bet.
And the first one looks like out on Osseo Road.
Yeah, so Osseo Road in Independence here, we got a 3-bed, 2-bath home. Sits on a large city lot. It's currently being rented out at $1,400 a month. So the place makes a great investment property, but it'd also be a fantastic family home. It's located kind of on a quiet side street. Osseo Road just kind of tough. It's tucked right off that main drag there. So, and then, it really gives you a country feel when you're out there, Mark. Even though you're right in the middle of Independence there, it's really quiet, nice setting back there. Then you add in, it's got a 2-car, 30 by 26 foot attached garage, only listed at $225. I mean, that's a must-see place.
Wow, 3 bedrooms and 2 bath, basically. You're right, that is. And if it's, as a rental, it's paying $1,400 a month?
That's correct, yeah.
Wow, that is impressive. That would be a great place as a rental, or even if you want to move into it. And for that price, that's a pretty good deal.
No doubt.
And the Edge Graphics building on Main Street right there in Arcadia. What a neat building that is.
Yes, it is.
I'm surprised that's still on the market, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, there's been a little interest there, but, still up and available if someone's looking. It's great opportunity here, Mark. You're looking at a large building with over 7,000 square feet of space. It could fit a variety of businesses, super flexible location. The exposure is great right along Main Street. Comes with a 2-bed, 1-bath home that makes a great rental or allows you to live right next to work. So we got the package listed right now at $549,000, or you can just buy the commercial building for $449,000. So kind of buy it how you like it. Got a couple different options for you there, and it's like I said, it's a great opportunity for any business owner.
Now, is there an opportunity just to buy the house by itself then too?
Potentially in the future there, if they can get the commercial building under contract there, that is something that can be explored.
But it sounds to me like buying it as a package is a smart thing, because then you've got the rental, or you could live right next to your own business too.
Yeah, no doubt. The package is a great option there. Obviously get the whole thing sold in one shot. You can kind of control the whole area there, and like you said, you have rental income or can live right next to work.
And then another property in Arcadia as well.
Yeah, no doubt. So this one's located on Benslobby Lane here, kind of off of that Rainy Valley area. This is just country living at its finest, Mark. 3-bed, 2-bath home. It's absolutely beautiful in there. Sits on 1.39, just under 1.4 acres. You're only 5 minutes from town here. It's got a large two-car detached garage. It's got plenty of storage room. There's kind of a little she shed workshop area off the end of the garage. It's a really hard to find country home, and now it's listed at only $340,000. So definitely something, if you want to live in the country outside of Arcadia without the big commute, it's a must-see.
That does. That looks like a beautiful property, and with a lot that size right out in the country, you can't beat that.
No doubt.
Now, if people want to check these properties out, what's the best way to do that, Jacob?
Yeah, so check out our website, hregroup.com there. It'll have all our listings, whether they're conventional or going to auction, and they'll all be available there for viewing.
And if they want to call you, what's your number?
call me anytime at 608-863-3928.
There you go. Jacob Lallemont with Hanson Realty Group. Jacob, appreciate you coming in, and some good advice, especially now with winter. We got to start thinking about those things.
That's right, no doubt. And I appreciate you bringing me on, Mark, and just want to say happy holidays to you and all the listeners out there.
You betcha. Say Merry Christmas to everybody at Hanson Realty Group.
Appreciate
Always
that.
great to see you folks. Who's in next week? Do you know yet?
I believe we have Josh coming in next week.
All right. Well, we'll talk to Josh sometime next week. Hanson Realty Group, give the pros a call. If you've got a property you want to list or you're looking to buy some property, they can give you a lot of help. HREgroup.com. Excellent.
You bet. Well, thank you. Like I said, you all